Today is Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. This is my end of day recap video. Today was a really fun day for me watching the market and great practice day, especially practicing getting out of certain trades that didn't work out. I placed in 7 trades today just because I also wanted to practice scaling. Just looking at the market today, obviously we had a very bullish or bearish trend down in the late morning after the news dropped, and was closely watching the downward trend. And knowing our demand zones, it certainly was respecting the distinguished demand zones at 33443 and then one at 33405. Certainly was in the outer bands, and so placed in a few trades. Actually, this one was a mistake, but it was a small loss at $12.40. And these then I scaled in 2 trades here, which both came both at profit of $22.40 and $44. I should try to zoom in there. Then I noticed that looking at what the demand zone and what it happened before here, it looked like it was repeating this pattern just on the opposite side here. And it looked like it obviously had touched the supply zone or demand zone several times, and figured that it was essentially repeating that same pattern on this side. As I recognized it on the third bounce up, knew that it was going to bounce up again for another, not knew that, but I just assumed that it was going to repeat that pattern for the 4th time, and so placed in a trade there. But it ended up making its way down, dropped quite aggressively. Didn't freak out. Obviously, I knew that eventually that it would come back up, but again, just knowing what I learned before in the past, just wanted to practice getting out of this trade, which was at a loss of $256.70, which was here. So once I noticed it dropping aggressively, probably should have gotten out right away, but was waiting for a bounce back up as close to where I placed the trade in. And so this is where I ended up getting out after the second, let's see here, after the, yeah, so as you can see, this is where I ended up getting out when I saw it bounce back up. Again, could have probably waited a little while later for it to close, but I just, learning my lesson in the past, just close it out. And then I placed in, again, just watching the market, was waiting for the right time, and I knew that the next demand zone was down here at 33315, and waited for it to come down to this level. I believe I set, no, I was watching closely. This was, I think, before noon, like 12:30, and placed in set and forget down here. Let me just show you. Down here, and placing down here near the demand zone, and once it bounced back up, it ended up making a slow bounce back down, and so I ended up just closing it out, even though I definitely could have waited for a bigger profit, but again, ended up making its way back up. So could have waited and even pulled out profit, but just knowing that it was quite a bearish trend, I ended up just closing these out at all profit. So ultimately, small profit overall today, but was a great day of again watching and learning the market today.